4. Running 5. Look at it go. Run, run, run. It's amazing. You're multicasting 5. 5, I say. Well, it's Monday. Don't even know what day it feels like. It's family day. I have a little bit of coffee here. I'm going to do a shameless plug, which I do all the time. There you go. Here we go. Here we go. The Fafine microphone. Yes, indeed. So if you want to have this beautiful styling, the Fafine. If you like the camera, here's the camera right here. There you go. Excellent. I get asked about it all the time, and they're both fairly cheap, which is good. Spiritually, we're doing all right today. How's everybody? Hello, hello. Good morning. Thank you for the high award. All right. Thank you, Corey. That was very sweet of you. There we go. We have this beautiful draft of this woman in the star system. We're all connected by stars, right? It's amazing. So how is your mood today, folks? How is the Happs family today? Were you able to visit your family today? Oh, my Lord. Look at him. There he is again. Always by the computer. Ari. Well, do you want to come up? Do you want to heal the planet? Do you have to do some work? Just tell me what you want to do and we'll do it. There you go. I'm personally am trying to do 2 to 3 videos every day. I did one this morning with Randy. Then I did a business one with Ari and Hans earlier today. But my goal is if I can get about 90 to 60 different broadcasts out a month, I can get my numbers to a point where it's crazy. Right now, I'm currently at 185,000 views on this beautiful Happs. Do you know why? Because we love Happs. We love the Happs. We do. We do. Happs is growing. It's expanding. It's ever-changing. What I'm doing on here can be spiritual. It can be business. It can be whatever you want. Any day of the week. You can pick what you want anytime. My show is from 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning. I can't the second. Maybe later tonight. Maybe in a distant galaxy. Well, whatever works. If you see us here and you want to come up, that's great. Hey, Ray, how you doing? How's everybody doing this evening? So nice to see everyone. You know who I haven't talked to today? And I almost talk to him every day, and I haven't talked to him for the longest time. Fraser. Fraser left Happs. I'm a little upset about it. So I'm hoping he'll come back. He'll come to his senses, and he will forgive those who maybe don't need to be forgiven. The thing is, right, people aren't always going to understand you, right? And they're not always going to like your flavor. And you're not always going to be the flavor of the week, right? Like sometimes you're going to have in your life a little drama. There's just the way it works. So you got to kind of roll with the punches, right? And what you should focus on every day is just being the very best version of yourself that you can be each and every day. And focus on being compassionate and kind. And Bob, are you camera ready, Bob? Do you have your muscle shirt on, Bob? You know, we had many women go. Is Bob coming back on? Good old Bob. Bob is fun. Bob Urban. Had him on the show the other day for the very first time. Came on with a muscle shirt. He popped in, popped out. Great voice. Great voice. We got Randy here. Randy, always on duty. Did you just wake up, buddy? I'm so sorry.
I'm on my first cup of coffee. It is 2:30 in the morning. I went to bed at 7.
Oh, okay. So you're okay. So that's not bad. You got some sleep.
Yeah,
I think.
But my mind says it's like 7:30 because I'm still in Philippine time mentally.
Yes.
And I'm trying to battle through to the next day, which I think it's coming soon. Today I'm allowed to go out for a few hours to get a COVID test.
Did you have a good day today, sir?
I don't know. It's just starting.
Is that your phone or is that mine doing that?
Yeah, let me turn that off. I'm getting hundreds of messages.
Yes, Randy Horton is a man in demand. There he is. Are you going to run your task here, or can you not handle the comments right yet? Newfie boy, how you doing? Well, you must have something running because you've got your people here. Newfie boy does not come and see me unless you're here. So
What's
I know that's you. Good morning.
You have Big Fat Donald from Twitch. What's up?
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do the days that I feel I have the energy. I try to do 3. Right. Hello, Michael. Yes.
Randy, what are you grateful for?
He's grateful he got up, right?
Yeah, I'm grateful for my awakening today.
Yeah, well, he's definitely in the deep awakening state. I can tell as we speak.
Bugs, hello, how's it going? Good morning.
Is it me? Is it me or is it poor Randy sounds like he's been gargling glass this morning? You got sawdust mouth. Maybe a little bit of water. Do you have water there, buddy?
I have my water. I got to take my morning meds. You know what?
Yeah.
What day is it? Today is Tuesday. I don't know. It's too early to take them away.
Oh, so you have to you tier them? There's like what, every 6 to 8 hours kind of things?
Something at night.
That's all right. You didn't wake up because you got a notification from me, though, right? Were you up?
No, I was awake. Actually, your notification came. I was sitting on the toilet, and I
good to know. Thank you.
Online, so.
Yeah, I think everybody here would like to know that when you get the
got
notification.
One from you and one from Bobby Becker.
Yeah.
I guess she's awake and broadcasting also.
Yeah. See, if I were you, I would have went to Bobby's because you'll get more zing out of that. If you're looking for numbers, see, Randy does love me because he could have went to Bobby's, and Bobby's is definitely way better. Right?
Not better. Bobby's just everybody's different in their own unique way.
Look at that. If that was ever a spiritual saying, it's right there.
David Newman from Los Angeles. Hello and good morning.
I like Michael. He says, grateful don't live in Texas. Okay. I don't know what that means, but what's going on in Texas, Randy? Who knows?
You know, there's a lot going on in Texas. It's a big state, you know. You can have blizzards in Amarillo, and you can be sunbathing down in the Gulf. I forget the coastline there, but
yeah.
Corpus Christi, you could probably be down sunbathing.
Yes. Hello, Matthew and David, and thank you. Thank you for being here today.
I'm getting back into my Saudi groove. So today I will go and get my number 7 or 8 COVID test. And then a few hours later, they'll send me the thing agreeing to let me go out in public. So that'll be nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you're so lucky you don't live in Canada. It would be 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, here, if you don't want to take the test, they're going to strap you in for an extra week. Here we have an app. Let's see if I can show it to you.
Okay.
And if you don't follow, the app is connected to your phone, and it must be on always. It must be running in the background. You cannot even roll into a store unless your app is on.
Okay.
Oh, I have an update. Hold on. Ah, shoot. Anyway, there's a label with a barcode on it. To walk into a store, your barcode must be green. Now, my barcode is blue because I have to take the test today. If you can see here. Give it a minute to focus the light down. Oh, come on, light.
No, we can see it. We can see it. It's really clear. It's really clear. It's coming in.
It's got your face there, and it's got a barcode. You walked up to the business door, and you present your barcode. If it's green, they let you in. If it's another color, you're not allowed in.
Yes. So how is everybody's Happs experience as we speak this morning? Or in the afternoon, or wherever you are? How are you feeling about Happs today?
David got the second shot a week ago. I can't wait till I figure out the Moderna. Yeah, I can't wait to get mine. Hopefully, in the coming days, I can get vaccinated. You know, did you see me yesterday? I was with Ellie in Tel Aviv, and she was at the clinic in Israel,
Yes.
and they were walking in, and it was so organized. You walked in, you walked out. She had her second shot yesterday.
That's the way
So,
it should be, Randy.
and everybody from children to adults were able to
Yeah.
get in and get out. A lot
It
of
should.
countries now they first the elderly, then they have many what do you call it, ways. You can't just go and get it because you want it yet.
So Bobby Urban says, "Love it, go Haps." Now you know the Haps in Canada
Overwhelming.
means the Montreal Canadiens. By the way, the hockey team. You ever heard that term, Randy? Haps.
I have not heard that.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody's won the Stanley Cup more than the Canadiens. Nobody. The Montreal Canadiens. They've won it more than any other team in history.
Well, when I hear the word Canada, the 1st thing that comes to my mind is hockey.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's it.
I was
then
hoping it
everything
would be
else
me.
follows.
I was hoping it would be me, but that's okay. As long as you get those notifications on the toilet, we're good. That's what matters at 2:30 in the morning, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to figure out your schedule. You're not going to want an invitation then at 6:44 at my time.
Yeah, usually I'm up at 5, which is in another 2 hours. But due to my mental time zone, I'm about 2 hours off. So I'm getting close. I was 5 hours off.
Do you have the ability to nap like I do? Can you nap in the afternoon? I love my naps.
Very seldom. What's up,
Yeah.
Jamie Birch? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, sometimes I do, but not that is a very cool breathe Canada.
David Newman. I think it's Newman. Is it Newman? I've never met him. Have you met him, Randy?
Yes, David's a great guy. David is one of the founding fathers of Happs.
Okay. Well, I would love to meet him if he's
Invite
willing
him.
to.
He's a great
Yeah.
guy. Maybe he'll come up and spend
Okay.
his glorious time with you. David, Michael's going to invite you to come up on his wonderful broadcast.
Okay.
Love is in the air every night and every day. Okay, the coffee's kicking in. Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm being foolish, and I don't know if I'm being wise, but I know when I look in your eyes. Something like that. Yeah. And he had this.
You know more words than I am jealous.
That's okay. It's a stellar song for sure.
Bulldog Mom, what's happening? How are you, Chris? Oh boy, what a wonderful day.
It is. So, how do you spell his last name?
You can't just click his name and invite him?
I got it. I found it.
Oh.
There you go. Well, most of them it's just one name. Richard. How are you, Richard? I haven't spent time with Richard.
Robert. Good morning, sir.
Yes.
How is Moose is around, Mr. Newfie Boy, Ted Hicks, go Islanders.
Have you had Ted up before? Ted is good. He's a good guest. He's got good reception.
I'm on a hike, so the signal prevents me. Otherwise, I would. There you go. David's on a hike. You know what? To be honest, I have found not really anyone I would say that is bad. I've seen different styles of people, but I can't really see anyone that seems to be bad.
Well, I'll tell you, there's no one I would rather do this with than you right here. So,
Thank you.
You always have a good signal, unless we're going around in circles like the other day. That was fun. I don't think that was your fault though. That was weirdest.
I don't think that was Happs either. I think that was two people on the opposite ends of the camera were having some issues and it was making it spin. There's no way that was Happs. That was just silly.
Silliness. Rain check. Yeah. Okay. I find the Happs teams don't necessarily always go on our broadcast. I think you and I are a little bit much for some people, buddy.
No, they're walking, they're doing something. I've talked to everyone. No problem.
That's right. Look right here. Newfie Boy says Montreal Canadiens are also known as Happs. That's right. See, I'm not insane. My doctor tells me so. There we go. It's all good. So Randy, help me with this. What time can I call you if I want you to come in my morning show? Give me an idea.
2 hours
Which
from right now. Two
so
hours.
9 o'clock would be fine, but don't call you before 9. Give me a window here. Nobody call if you're if you're Eastern time.
No,
Don't call them right.
I'm up at 5. So right
Okay.
now it's almost 3. So 2 hours from now is when I'm usually awake. I actually get up at 4:30 and then I stumble around the kitchen and then I'm rolling by 5.
Yeah. Have you had your tea yet? Have you announced your tea yet? Are you
I
supporting
had
your sponsors? There you go. Do you only do it once a day? Is that the idea?
the tea I do a couple times a day and post
Couple
stuff.
couple
What
times.
is all
Okay.
these cosmic photos here? Are we
I'm
aligning
I'm I'm
ourselves?
elevating your energy so you'll awaken. You said you weren't awakened yet, so I'm trying to heighten your vibration. So
I'm naturally heightened. I'm closer to God than you could imagine.
you're almost godlike. And
Well,
just ask your people. There you go.
we're
Randy in the
all
morning
created.
is a
We're all
heavenly
part of
thing.
Him and His creation.
Well, we're
Some
all
people may be
starseed.
part of His toe. Some are part of His backside. It just
Yes.
depends
What
what
do you
part of His
suggest?
creation.
What are you suggesting there, my friend? So what would Richard be? Richard, are you the toe or are you the backside? I think today I'm the backside because I woke him up 2:30 in the morning for sure.
Actually, I was going to get up, which I was already up, drink my coffee, jump
Yeah.
in the shower in a little bit.
I met Bulldog Mom for the first time on
Did that.
Periscope. Yeah,
Oh,
I talked to her and she was broadcasting snow, talking about her love for this guy named Rabbi,
thank
no,
you, Matthew.
Randy W something. Yeah, C Fields. Yeah, she was that Randy guy. Yeah. Oh,
It's
look at that.
amazing.
We got a whole 20 cents here for the stay safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It adds up. Now you guys realize you're giving me money, not Randy. I always love
Brian Richardson, what's happening? Good morning, sir, from Kansas City. Kick your bass. Number one fisherman, extraordinaire sportsman, the man with the plan, the guy who has
yeah.
it all.
Do you remember the song? I'm going to Kansas City.
Kansas City is mine.
Kansas City, here I come. They got some
Uh,
crazy little women there, and I'm gonna give me one.
that predates us, but I'm glad you know the song.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's a beautiful day to be alive. Yes, it is, Ryan Richardson. It's another beautiful day to be alive.
Yes, indeed. Ryan, do you want to come up and say hello? How's your bandwidth today? That's the
I
key.
already
The
had too
band.
much money, and now I'm struggling. I'm needing money every day. That's why I'm working every day. Hello
Yeah,
from Bell, Earl.
we all need money. Ouch, Michael. What was the ouch part?
Are
Well,
you warm at the lake? Oh, kick your basses at the lake. Randy, what's for breakfast? I can't even call for breakfast for 2 hours. But my breakfast is back to normal. Eggs,
mhm.
boiled eggs, and raw garlic.
Okay. And what does the raw garlic do for you, sir?
This is a way to keep your blood pressure down
Yeah.
and your body at a normal sugar maintenance. But it
Okay.
doesn't work until you do it for about 30 days.
Yes.
And you have to drink a little apple cider vinegar with it. And
Yeah.
it works for me.
I thought it warded off vampires and zombies. That's what I thought the garlic
Okay.
was for.
And it's 2:51 a.m. Yes, it is. Remember, Earl, my body clock is 5 hours ahead. So I got a couple more days. Maybe this weekend coming, I will be back to a normal time zone.
Yeah. How are you dreaming? Are you dreaming different here than you were in the Philippines without all the chickens you said and the roosters and the are you sleeping deeper?
I
Did you hear that? Was that Earl? I I heard moaning. Did you hear that?
I did too, and I'm the only one here. It's kind of weird.
No, that was like a moan. Is that the spirit world? Oh, see, it's all my pictures here. Was that Earl? I heard something again.
No, Earl's next to me. That's not him. Anyway,
Okay.
okay.
Interesting.
Some strange morning, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's vampire and adulteries. Yeah. Yeah, raw garlic helps prevent adultery. Oh my God, Kat is here. What's happening, Kat? Good to see you. Miss Cat from the UK. What? Can you give me just a second? This is weird.
You're hearing it again, right? Yeah. See, I heard moaning. Yeah, it was weird. Your puppy dog, Michael. Do you think that's what it is? Do you think it's my dog? My puppy dog's not here right now. I have my older dog though. I got Zoe. I'll check on her in a second. But Zoe
It's a
can come
puppy
right.
dog at your house, I think. I don't think it's my house.
No,
I
but my
think
puppy dog's not here right now. She's with Laura, and Zoe is quite a ways away. And if Zoe wanted to be here, yeah, interesting. Oh well, you could be right. You could be
I
right.
left it alone.
Are you hearing stuff again? Okay.
It sounds like possibly behind the building there's a hallway for the maintenance. And it's just for the air conditioners, the water pumps, and things. And
Okay.
it sounds like a cat has had a litter of kittens there. And I can
Okay.
hear them whining. That's probably what it is.
Well, I heard it as clear as day. The
Yeah, it was very clear.
the other thing you had there, but you said you had weird things happen there too, though,
Oh, yeah,
before
it's
in
always a
that
weird
place,
shit.
right? Yeah. Yeah. I the other day at my couch, I had a pillow fly off. It was the weirdest thing right in front of me. So I was like, interesting. So I just said hello. Wish you well.
Sounds like the group of Hooters girls that were chasing me the other night in my dream.
Yes. Why not? Oh, look, we've got people doing spooks. The ghost.
What in
The
the
ghost.
world?
Yeah, he's got to check. Here, Randy, go check.
I
And
look,
then I'll.
everything is dark outside.
Okay. Do you honestly think it's cats?
I think so. But it sounds like a litter of kittens whining.
Could it be animals, having fun?
No, that when the cats do that, they're crazy.
That's loud. That's loud. Richard's here. Richard's going to inform us of what's really going on in the spiritual realms. Hi, Richard.
And my door did open and close itself before.
Yeah, I like that. Well, you're definitely connected to different sources of energy, So there he is. He's waving. Hi, Richard. You okay to come up?
In the house.
Okay, we'll bring Richard
Hello?
up here. Hello. How are you, sir? We're hearing weird sounds in the background.
Can you do the 3-picture triangle thing? So
I
we can
can't.
see-
I can get rid of the spiritual photos. Like since we've had this, that right there is all you see this eye here. This is the all-seeing eye, and this is what's happened here is it's keeping a really close eye on Randy, and it's saying hello. I think there we go. All right, there we go. Do you want it? Do you like it this way better, Randy, or do you want it?
I like that triangle look.
Oh, like this, like that. Is that what you want?
For you, that's a good thing. You're the broadcaster, and then we're your guest, and that lets people know what's going on.
Yeah, but you're the star of the show.
And Richard is. Actually, Richard's the professional broadcaster. Have you heard Richard broadcast? Richard
said,
woo, woo.
woo, woo. Richard,
Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3.
I hear you clear as day. Clear as day, my friend.
Thank you.
Say hello to us.
Hello. I had problems with my camera. I'm thinking, what's wrong with this new camera? And I forgot to move the little slidey thing back.
Yeah, that helps. If you block it helps.
I'm like, what the hell's going on? I should have a picture here. And I'm like, I look up and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta move that thing.
Yeah, it's crystal clear tonight. Your bandwidth is good, mate. What time is it there, sir?
I got 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so in the future, do not invite Randy at 7 o'clock.
No, I was listening to you. Yeah, you gotta. I'm sort of looking. Randy's 8 hours ahead of us, so I caught some of your guys' broadcasts today on my break and stuff at the day job and stuff.
Yeah.
So you guys were pretty good and stuff. So you keep me I got a new entertainment outlet at work if I need to go to it.
Hi, Matthew. We've got Matthew here as well. So
But he's humble too. But I have old eyes. I roll.
Oh, the comments are on the other side in here.
Yeah. Why are they different on yours?
Oh
When you're
no,
watching, they're on the right. When you're broadcasting, they're on the left.
yeah, okay. You're on the left here. Hi, Matthew.
It's like the steering wheel. It's different in different countries, right?
Well, I always have to get used to this broadcast studio when I'm in with you, Michael, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in here that much, and when I am, I don't want to clog up your show here,
You're
your
fine.
broadcast.
We're here to service everyone. And here's the thing, right? Like, tell them about your brand. Tell them about your channel. This is your moment. You got
What channel?
Randy's.
Randy is I don't have I
Richard
have
has
a
the
place
most
here.
professional broadcast. He is the
No,
pro. I'm just the guy who talks. Shut up, you know you are.
I'm
I've
just a
watched you when you're doing
knucklehead
your
that
morning shows and your real broadcast. You're a professional broadcast. I'm just a professional
no,
play.
I'm just a knucklehead playing around here, getting on a soapbox in the morning, drinking my coffee and stuff, and just get my day started off right. And if that
So
brings a smile to one,
what time is your show in the morning, sir?
I'm on. It's about just before you come on at 6:30. Though there
Yeah,
was one time last week, I think you tried taking my 6 o'clock spot there. So
I'm
it's
evil.
all right.
So what you got to do is
No, you're not.
you've
No,
got to
no, no, no.
invite me into yours, and then we'll work together. Let's do that.
No, it's not an invite broadcast because I have a routine, and that's part of my morning routine to have coffee, and I stay on only 20 to 30 minutes, and then I got to
Yeah.
cut it, and then I go into getting ready for work. So, I acknowledge the chat and all that because Randy's been there, and I have fun with it. That's how I used to do. Well, I still do it, but I would do that sort of thing on or Anchor. For about 20 minutes, I would do the same format. Wake up, have the coffee, give a positive, interesting story because everybody knows what the crap news is. And I've been doing it for quite a while. I've been doing it. I think I got started back. I don't know if you ever heard of this program. Everybody's on, was it Spaces? I hear all this talk about Spaces and
Yes.
what's the other one? Clubhouse.
Yes.
They were doing that 3-4 years ago with a web-based program from Canada, Michael, out of
Yes.
Toronto called Get Vocal.
Yes.
Or Get Dialogue.
Okay.
Get Dialogue. Great audio platform.
Yeah.
And it was only around for about a year, almost 2 years.
Yes.
You know what Clubhouse
have a-
reminds me of? When we were kids, we had a party line, and you would pick up the
Phone. Yep.
party line to see who was on, if you could talk or not. And that's exactly what it reminds me of, the old party lines in the 70s, because we didn't have enough phone lines.
Yeah, and you could hear everybody's dirt, and you could pretend you weren't there until you started coughing.
Oh, what's funny,
Yeah.
you'd be on the phone and they would go, "You little bastard, Randy, I know you're listening. What are you listening? Hang up and wait till we're done."
How old were you, Randy, when that was
Oh, I
all
was
going
like
down?
10 years old. I remember.
Oh
it
yeah. Well, it was
clearly,
free
though.
entertainment. You were getting ready for this show.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess also on your broadcast this morning, you had Walt on.
Yeah, we were
Michael,
trying
and
to
I
invite
forgot
you 100 times, but you ignored us.
when this morning.
We were sending you messages when we were on Twitch.
This morning, yeah, you were. I got that message as far as Twitter. I have to disconnect it because I had it connected yesterday when I was talking with Michael yesterday. So that's a new entity here as far as having multiple platforms to broadcast on and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the Twitch, what we did is I sent you a link to come on as a video. We can do up to 20 people live on a video in a Twitch call.
Yeah, you have to explain that better, Randy, because people don't
You
understand.
can.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Really?
He used to do that for me back in the day before he knew me. And he would send it, and then he'd let me ramble on for a few minutes, roll his eyes, and then go,
No,
okay.
actually, that was your best, and that was our best moments because that was before anybody else was doing things like that, and we were like yin and yang.
You could do that. You could do that on Twitch. You can have guests on.
Yeah, but you got to
visually.
use StreamYard as an app overlay.
Oh, okay. Okay. StreamYard. Yeah, gotcha now. Okay,
And then you have to have a pro
gotcha. It's like,
account. You can't have the free account.
yeah,
So it takes a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But that's where
yeah.
Michael used
Gotcha
to
now.
come up a lot. And we used to have some
Okay.
shows and we get so many people. It was shocking.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was what, a year ago? That
About a
was a
year
year
ago.
ago. Yeah.
We should have kept that going and played with the animosity or the yin and yang thing because people like that actually. They like one person telling you how great you are and the other person telling you, no, you're not. And it
Well,
pulls
Good
people in
cop.
directions.
well, it
And
was funny
Good
because
cop. Bad cop.
the other day we were doing one, and we're too civil now, but people are like, "Oh, Michael's great," and other people, "Michael's an idiot." Just like, and this is within the comments. Michael's a freaking
Oh,
hippie.
God.
Randy's mean, and they were fighting amongst each other. Yeah,
That is
Oh man, that's gold. That's gold.
yeah.
Michael the
No,
So
hippie. Randy's mean.
no, I broadcast. I know I have a little bit of bandwidth, but I think I've got that sorted to where if I got people in the household here using the system. But yesterday's broadcast at the game I've been playing for 13 plus years, Lord of the Rings Online, it came out stellar as far as the picture wise. So
Oh, I need to
I
watch
think
it again. I had missed it previously because it was so pixelated.
it was.
well,
It was terrible. It was
from
terrible,
what I
but the
was
playback was
observing,
good though. But the playback was good.
yeah, the picture was good. I was getting it good on the Surface 3 as far as watching it. The game, of course, is going to be laggy anyway. I'm just looking at just the quality, testing the viewing and stuff like that, and that's what I like doing and stuff. I'm not on here to make a buck or anything. It's just, or if I always say I'm on the morning thing. If I get 1 or 2 views, I'm happy with that. It's just,
Richard,
it's the
you
continuity.
have the ability to do phenomenally well on here. You have to stop
No,
downplaying what you have.
I'm
Like
not. I'm not
Randy and I
downplaying.
would
I'm
not
having
invite you up
fun.
here if you were an idiot. We wouldn't. We just wouldn't. We don't. We have idiots we
I'm a
will not invite
knucklehead.
up. They called me a snob yesterday, and someone called me
No,
anal
who
today.
you?
We don't like when people
You want
come
me to
up
kick
and
their
they're not
ass?
ready. Huh?
You want me to kick their ass? Did they call you names? I don't like that.
Oh,
Who
they
said
were.
that?
They said I was a pompous anal.
No, that's
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff
no,
because
no.
it was Brother John and his broadcast was horrible, and I didn't let him up, and I toasted.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
It's
Hello from Los Angeles.
well, it's your broadcast though. Your
Okay, we
broadcast.
also have to
You
remember,
got to.
Richard, it's
Yes.
okay for somebody to call you an asshole sometimes. Don't worry about it. Today,
True.
people
True.
get
And you
too
move
carried
on.
away. It
It's
doesn't
true.
hurt you.
Uh,
You
No.
know,
Yeah.
in the South, part of our bonding and friendship is when I can, in public,
Yep.
call my friend an a-hole, that's my good friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Hey,
agree.
what's up,
I agree.
a-hole? And it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah. Yeah.
derogatory. It just means that I'm close enough
Oh, okay. In
that I
that
can push
context.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
boundaries of what is not
Yeah.
acceptable, and we still love each
Yeah.
other.
Oh yeah. And I
No,
love
I
Brother
agree with
John.
that. I agree.
I love Brother John. I've known him
Yeah.
10 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's always going to be
Oh,
whining
it's
on
it's
here.
in that context. If it's in
Yeah.
that context, that's good.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he's a great guy. He just needs better bandwidth.
Yeah. Oh.
But that's been the
Okay.
case now. It's not
Yeah,
his
it's in
fault.
the context of friendly bantering,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I got
Does
it. Yeah.
does anybody want to
Just,
come up who's got good bandwidth? If you have good bandwidth, connect with us.
mine's holding. I'm surprised.
It's
You're doing
good. Well,
great today, Richard.
but if
You
it
need
isn't,
to catch
we
Pardon?
Richard's morning show. His style is great.
yes.
It's
Yes.
just no real style. It's just
Mary
something I
Reed,
did.
yeah.
I learned and sort of polished up doing over there on Anchor and stuff. Which I'm gonna probably, like I said, I'm gonna probably get back to Twitter, maybe Facebook, the Instagram this Friday and stuff like that. I saw that Randy, you were on Twitter Live. How did you like Twitter Live compared to Periscope? Because you're a big time Periscoper.
Twitter Live was
Is it the
great,
same?
except for I don't know if it was Twitter Live or my phone. When I tried to turn the camera, the audio would go off.
Oh.
So, but maybe it's fixed by now. That was just like my second real broadcast. So
Did
I
you
was
see-
having the audio disconnecting.
Was there any
Well, that's a
difference
great
that you
photo.
saw,
What are
or
you
is it?
smoking, Michael?
That's Brother John. That's Brother John right now with good
Oh,
bandwidth. That's
Go
that.
ahead,
That's what
Richard.
that
I'm
is. That's
sorry I
Brother John.
interrupted you.
that's Ancient Aliens.
Hey,
What were you saying, Richard?
I was just going to say, getting back to the Twitter Live and stuff like that, because as far as Twitter owned Periscope, so I think it's like tomato. Is Twitter Live the same as Periscope? Basically, it's just in
Basically,
their,
it is.
it's
You're
in,
just
yeah,
losing the super hearts that you never got anyway.
yeah, Italian
yeah,
Stallion.
yeah.
Hello. Love
Whoop,
that
whoop,
name.
Italian stallion. Hello from
Yes.
London. I
Yes.
die.
Yes, indeed. So, did
Let's
you
see.
say hi to Edward and Lynn? Is it a couple? I think it's a couple. It's so
Edward
bloody
Lynn,
sweet.
what's
Edward
happening,
Lynn.
Bowen? How are you? Can you come up? Come up. Let them come up. They're asking to
Yeah,
come up.
yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Can
Come
I
on up.
come up? Can I come up? Do you have good
Did
bandwidth?
any of you
I'm
see
a
my
snob.
comments? Yeah, we saw. Yeah, we saw your comments there, Edward.
Yeah,
Did
did you
you?
invite Edward
Yeah.
Lynn?
No, I'm
Mhm.
asocial. I've been called worse today.
We were doing some broadcast a while back. I think it was on, I forget which app it was. Maybe it's when I was using StreamYard a while back. And people would come up and try to be trolls. And the funny thing about it
Oh,
was
yeah.
the reaction they got from the audience, they ran so quickly and we never seen them again.
That's good. That's the way it should be. Okay, you've been invited. I've changed my mood. I guess I'm kind today.
But
Yeah.
ours were young
Stal-
people. They were like teenagers just saying fart and stink and,
Oh,
they weren't even saying curse
just
words, just like fart, 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 and just weird stuff.
Yeah.
just screwing around.
Yeah, they were just screwing around. So it wasn't really evil. It was just kind of fun.
Yeah.
So just 1 second here. I'm going to put an olive branch out to this gentleman named Insights. I've talked to him before at the temple back in the day. Please come on to the show. Somehow you'll hear this. I know you will. I'm trying to connect with him through Instagram, but he would be great on here, man.
I'm trying to connect to him. I've sent him messages. I've Twittered him, and it's hard to get a hold of him.
Yeah. Well, I honestly think him and I are kind of friends. So I'm hoping if I can connect with him, we'll get him up. So
Is
if
he
it's
here
the same
now?
guy. No.
He's in San Diego.
Oh,
He
okay.
broadcasts on Periscope, and he's in a whole different realm.
Yeah.
You'll have to be a unique audience to enjoy his whole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's a cross between, I think, Randy and I. I really do.
Oh, wow.
I think,
He's actually way beyond us, buddy.
yeah, he's
You
he's
listen
in.
to him by the hours. I
That's a
enjoy him
compliment
now.
right
He makes
there.
me think. He makes me think.
Oh,
The guy
Yeah.
puts out some wonderful words, and he really makes me think.
Okay, we got Edward and Lynn here. Let's see how your bandwidth is. Okay, let's check it out. Bandwidth.
if you need to drop me, Michael, go ahead.
No, just stop
No,
saying
you
that.
must stay, Richard. If Richard leaves, I'm
Okay.
leaving.
Okay,
No,
here we go.
stay
Here we
then. I
go.
don't want-
Okay, here we go.
I'm here to stay then. I don't want.
All right, we see you, sir. Say hello. You're gonna
Hello,
have to
how are
turn
you?
down your device a bit though, because I can hear myself.
Also, my
And-
bandwidth is good then, huh?
Yeah, and as much as I love to hear the sound of my voice, that's not good.
Joy.
Is that better?
Yes. Can you hear us though? Can you hear still well enough?
I can hear you very well.
Perfect. Okay, say hi to Randy. He's the one who.
Hello, Randy. How are you doing, Randy? Good to see you, sir.
Edward Lynn, hello. We call you Ed? Is that what do you go by on a public name?
Either way, Edward Lynn is my middle name. My wife's middle name, 0827, is our marriage date.
Oh man, that's fantastic. That's what you got to do when you can't remember it. I actually did. I think, where did I write mine? I made some kind of thing up so I could always remember also. What part of the world are you in, Mr. Edward?
Well, currently I'm in Los Angeles, California, but I live in Orange County.
All right. What's up, Orange County? I lived down in Belmont Shore, Huntington Beach for many years.
Nice, nice. So you know the area pretty well.
Yeah, I love the Orange County area.
How did you
Yeah,
discover
you've
the
been
show?
living. you've been living overseas for a while, traveling back to the Philippines and different places. I've been watching you for over a year.
Thank you, Edward. Yes, I believe you're in the funeral and cemetery business out there.
Yes, I am. 32
Yeah,
years, sir.
fantastic. Oh, that's good money. Good business. I've been having to
Yep,
chase
it
my
is.
money around the world.
Well, just serving people and helping families in the most critical times of their life.
All right, I hear you. Can you put Edward on the big picture? There we go. Now we
There
can
you
see
go.
Edward
See,
better.
he will telepathically tell me stuff, but he's usually swearing at me.
Whoops, something
Yeah.
went.
You
Yeah,
guys,
there
Okay.
you go.
you guys are good. You guys are
Yeah.
good. So
Well,
my question
Edward,
to
you've
you
got a
was, what?
great broadcast voice.
Oh,
Fantastic.
thank you so
Oh,
much,
thank you
Randy.
very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very
So
much.
my question to you guys, what's the most positive thing that happened to each of you today?
You go, Randy,
My
and then I'll
most
say.
positive thing today was waking up to you, Michael, Richard, and everybody here getting that community interaction from around the globe. No matter what people say about the numbers and the money, at the end of the day, our community interaction, like right now with you being here, Richard being here, and Michael being here, that means something great to me. It makes me feel good and it makes me feel just happy. So thank you guys for having this community interaction. Whether it goes north or south, I don't mind, but it's nice just to sit down and all the great people in the comments interacting with us. I think that that feeling of community is just fantastic.
I'm rubbing off on you, Randy. It's good. Okay, that's good. I felt warm and fuzzy just for a moment. That was lovely.
Yeah,
Um,
put the
can I
brazier
go
back on,
next?
buddy.
Is that okay? Can I go next here? I actually, the most
Go ahead. Go
amazing
ahead,
thing
Michael.
today was I got to spend some time with my dad on the phone. And
Awesome.
yeah, my dad's been not feeling super great, and I hope he sees this. And I hope he continues to take really good care of himself. But we had a really good, heart to heart, man to man conversation today about life. And I even talked about Randy. I said, you got to check out Randy, Dad. You got to see him. He's on the broadcast. He's a little gruff, but his heart is good. And see, oh, look at that. We got the full picture now. Before we had the nostril Olympics, but now look at that. We've got this. This is good.
You're funny.
All right.
Oh,
Richard,
pixelating. I'm
it's your
pixelating.
turn.
Ah!
We can
Let
leave
me
you in the back
return.
and you can talk. We'll do that. Okay. You can still talk, but
Okay, do that,
yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for today. I think we should always be thankful for something that grateful for, and I'm grateful that I didn't let the little things get to me today at the job as well as here at the house. Oh, I failed. Am
No,
I
it
No,
still
wasn't
there?
you.
everybody, no problem. Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, okay. But just being able to get through the day with a positive mindset instead
Mhm.
of letting the little things that it's easy to go to negative. And, I'm grateful for just coming home and be able to spend a little time of my evening with you all and stuff like that to end my day in a positive note. Start positive and I'm ending positive.
Fantastic.
Okay. The common thing to do here would be to
No, it's
ask
back to
Edward.
Ed. We haven't heard Ed yet
Yeah,
now.
that's what I was going to do. See, like, he's
Ed,
yelling at me in
yeah.
my head and yelling at me on the broadcast. I was going there.
back to you, Ed.
No, that's good. Thank you, guys. Well, the most positive thing was this morning I got to give my wife a kiss before I did my 10,000 steps walking, which is a beautiful thing. And I also had the opportunity to listen to some great teaching. Dr. Thomas Sowell made a quote about four-letter words, which I think was extremely positive. The four-letter words he said that we should value more in life is love, work, duty, and save. He said, if you can do these things in your life, you will live a full life. Now, this is a 90-year-old man that has over 39 books to his name, Dr. Thomas Sowell, who's an awesome economist, but he only looks at things from a very practical standpoint. So I was very grateful. That was part of my devotion this morning, and I'm just grateful to that. And also, which is extremely positive, I have an opportunity to be in the presence of you guys. Human kindness is a good thing, and us sharing this scope together is a new platform for me. I was on Periscope, and now we all transitioning and it's just grateful that we actually have opportunities all the way from Morse code to Happs. It's pretty good.
I agree. Listen, sir,
Wow,
what
you're
kind of word?
very
What?
appreciated. And if you don't mind, I'm getting my pen out because the things who was this gentleman you were talking about? I want to write that down.
His name is Dr. Thomas Sowell. Dr. Thomas Sowell.
Doctor.
He's actually based here in Los Angeles, but he also has several books out.
Mhm.
But one of his books is called the Thomas Words. And one of the things he teach about is just the foundation of life. He's traveled all around the world, look at different cultures and how they survive and how they live and what humankind really means. And one of the things that I picked up the quote today about 4-letter words. He said these 4-letter words is what you can govern your life by: love, duty, work, and save. You can govern your life by that. If you do that, he said, you will be very successful in life.
I agree. I
All
agree.
right. Thank you. I've got that written down. I'll check that out. Sounds like somebody I need to hear from.
So what kind of
Yeah.
work do you do, sir? Because you seem like a complex man.
I'm in the funeral cemetery business for 32 years, cremation, funeral. I have a company that is in 18 states across the United States, and I help deal with people in advance and at the time death occurs to make sure that when death occurs, they have all their arrangements done in advance. So what I train all of our people across the country, our responsibility is help a husband and wife or an individual make their arrangements in advance while their emotions are at rest.
Wow, that's
Very
that.
good.
Challenging, but a great
Yeah.
position to be in. Fantastic.
That's got to be draining, man. Doing that work, kind
Not
of
at
work.
all.
That's
Not at all. It can't. It could be. I mean, obviously, the nature of the business. But when people come into our firms, we always say we celebrate their life because they're the honoree. We don't mourn their death.
Nice.
That's someone's life, and as long as we get to honor each other's life and celebrate them, everybody that comes into our different funeral homes and cemeteries, we always say those are the guests. The honoree is the person that passed, and the guest is everybody's coming, and we celebrate both of their lives, the honoree and the guest that attends.
Well, on a less than dignified note, I have a quick question for you. Has anybody ever been asked to be buried at a Hooters?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay, I would be the first then. Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll be there, Randy. I'll be Randy. Randy will be there.
Into these places.
He wants to be with
You
his
are.
people. He wants to be with his people.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Hooters is a relatively new business. It's probably only been around for maybe 25 years, 30 years. I've
only been in one time in my life. I just use it as a reference for giggles.
Yeah.
It's a very
but
short
you have
business
a real
process.
preacher vibe, Edward. You really do. You like, you know, I would come to your church. I'd clap and sing, and if I was allowed to go, but you know, you've got that in you. You've got that uplifting spirit. I like it. Thank you. It's unique, powerful.
Thank you. Well, the difference is I appreciate that, but I always like to make sure that people have more information than inspiration. Emotion is not going to get you anywhere, but information will.
Great context.
That
Wow.
was amazing.
True.
I
Very,
tell you
very
what,
true.
I'm
Very
loving
true.
it a lot better. And if you would replace Michael's morning show, I think we would all be a lot better.
Yeah, I
off
think
than
we a
that.
lot better. Yeah, I think for sure. I really felt like Randy maybe possessed you there for a second. I was like, holy mackerel, that's good. That was powerful. Don't listen to us. We do this. This is banter. This is nothing to do with
Oh,
you.
no.
Yeah,
I've
back
heard,
and
like I
forth,
told you, I listened to Randy for over a year.
Yeah.
I respect his content and his information. I listened to also Dennis Prager, and he has a quote that says clarity over agreement, which I think is huge. You have to be clear on people's position. You don't have to agree with them, but at the same time, clarity over agreement is very important. As long as we clear on each other's position, life would be so much better.
Actually, a lot of people don't notice that I use humor and other means as a form of education. When I travel around, I'm trying to introduce people to different lifestyles. And I do it with a little bit of banterness and humor to make it more realistic, so that you're not going to sit down and argue about with the lifestyle of somebody else. And I just like to let people say, hey, people are living this way, and it's no different than the way you live. quit trying to be a separate entity and learn that we're all connected to the same source.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Agreed.
Well, because you guys asked, me being in the funeral profession is very important. And I share with people that there are 86,400 seconds in every single day, 1,440 minutes.
Wow.
The last they checked, 7.8 billion people on the planet, and there's only one of you. That means you are an original. Don't be a copy of anybody else. Live out your original life,
Yeah.
be the best you can be, and go out and be great.
Wow. Wow.
You can be a guest anytime, sir. Anytime you want to
good,
beam
sir.
up.
You are.
If you can do half of this and dance this well, bandwidth or no bandwidth, I'll put up with it for a few minutes.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
Randy and I are lost. We've been lost for a long time, and we need some couples therapy. So if you can
Hey,
help
don't
us,
put me on your path. I'm not on your train to hell, sinner. I am the resurrection soul of the master of the happiness. And you want to bring me down to your train to Satan. I shall not go there. I shall not follow and I shall not falter.
All right.
The most important thing, guys.
All right. Listen. Don't try to climb
nice.
up off the curb, my friend. We'll be fine. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
All right.
But just
we'll
think about that. My dad told me when I was, I think, probably 12 or 11 or 12 years old, that my set of fingerprints and my DNA is original. I don't have to be part of a crowd. I can be who I want to be and never let anybody tell me different. And I think that's important so much that we all can't be individuals. And I do appreciate each one of you.
We went to the Palladian star system for a second. We're back. Okay. But you know what's funny? We'll look at this on Facebook and there'll be no glitch. We'll look on it on Twitter. There'll be no glitch. It's weird. I do want to ask you something a little deep, if it's okay with you. Do you have problems with people believing in different faiths?
Not at all. That's their choice.
Okay.
Clarity over agreement. I'm clear, and my wife and I have traveled all around the world. I've been on 5 continents. I've been to 50 countries. Obviously, when you go to a country, there's language, leadership in their laws, and also different walks of life, different foods, different cultures, different languages. And I learned something. Why would I celebrate all different types of birds and fish, but not celebrate all different types of people? That would be foolishness.
Yeah.
I would retract myself if I didn't allow expansion in my life. Obviously, there are many people on the planet, and I want to enjoy every part of God's beautiful creation of every human being He's created.
Okay.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic statement. From peasants to professors, we're all the same.
Yeah. Can you give us, before we go, because we always leave, I like to keep these around an hour. Can you just tell me what you're currently grateful for, which would be wonderful. And Randy knows the drill, and so does Richard now. So if we can all just end with,
I know the drill.
What we're grateful for. So, sir, lead us with your wisdom. I've really enjoyed this conversation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, the most important thing is I'm grateful for his life. We all think that is precious, and we should live it that way. It's a very small, short time. Even if we get my mentor just passed away on Friday at 89 years old.
Who's your
Dr. Frederick Casey Price. Dr. Frederick Casey Price. Okay. He is a minister, been my pastor since I was 16. My wife since she was 15. And he just went to be with the Lord on Friday at 5:36 p.m. at 89 years old. He was married to the same woman for 67 years. And I'm grateful as a young teenager that God saw fit that I have a person in my life that would give me clarity, give me wisdom, so that I can apply knowledge every day of my life so that I do not have to fall into pitfalls of life. And I'm grateful for a man that did that and also answered the call. The highest calling is to be a man who honors his word. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for my wife and my family. and I'm very, very grateful to everything he's done.
Beautiful. Well said, my friend. Randy, there you go.
Like I say, I'm going to have to be repetitive on this. And one of my first parts of my repetitiveness is going to be more direct repetitiveness. I am thankful that I have met personally today, Edward, and your kind words and your great motivational speech, because every now and then I do need to be reminded how great people really are and there's always an inspiration right around the corner. Edward,
Yes.
thank you for being you, and thank you for being here. I'm grateful.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Richard, hit it. Hit it and quit it like James Brown.
I'm gonna tail off of Randy. Edward, thank you very much, sir. Those are very powerful words, inspirational words. Part of getting up every morning, I like to start on a positive note with something to think about, and you've given me a load of stuff to think about, as well as I know Randy wrote it down. I wrote it down to and words are powerful. Words have meaning, and you've given meaning to all of us here. That and I'm thankful for that, sir, and thankful for having met you this evening. You've made my next couple of days there is something to think about. That's for sure.
Randy, can you read some of the comments?
Thank you for.
Yeah, okay, let's go over
go ahead,
for it. We
let's
have Vaughn Allen that was saying, sorry for the loss of your friend, Edward. Joy said, I heard that he had passed. And you can pay it forward, Vaughn Allen. Edward is one heck of a good man, very respectful to everyone, and grateful to have him as a friend. Strawberry Fields. Yeah, I agree. Ed's a great guy, Mr. Motivator. I'm grateful for having this chance to meet Edward also. We also, and they have, if you take to know people. Really glad I found your channel, Michael, said Vaughn. Randy is a great man too, said Strawberry. Well, thank you, everyone. It looks like, Ed, you've got hundreds of people thanking you for your motivation and thanking you today.
Yes, please follow him today.
You were looking for a message today, and you got it. People are letting you know. Thank you for you. Thank you for being here. So I don't know. Sometimes you're looking for something, or maybe you're not, and it comes to you. So today, you would think about your good friend passing away, and you talked about him, or are here live to say, hey, thank you for being you. Maybe that's your friend sending you a message. You never know.
Sending you love, brother. Sending you love. All right. Listen, I believe in,
guys.
I believe in synchronicity. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and something magical happened here tonight, and I feel very blessed to be part of it. People, if you can, meet me in the morning, 6:30 to 7:30. Sometimes Randy's on, sometimes he's not. Sometimes I feel like I'm not
here. Just delete the broadcast. It's okay.
What time zone is that?
Eastern. Eastern. Yes.
Okay, so it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I don't see that. I think you're going to do the replay, but you know what? We're on sometimes at night. We'd love to see you again, sir. I know that Randy will have you up again. Thank you, Richard. You're one of my faves on Happs, and everybody in the room. Wow, what a wonderful broadcast! Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sirs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
Salute to all of you. Enjoy your evening.
I will. Thank you. That was awesome.